It is my honor and privilege to introduce to all of you our honorable guest speaker. He is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy from University of Santo Tomas. He is also a graduate of Master of Education from University of the People, California. Right after graduation, he took and passed the CPA board and the most coveted CMA exams. Currently, he is working as a Technology Consulting Assistant Manager at KPMG, one of the Big Four audit firms globally, and also teaches at the University of Santo Tomas College of Accountancy. While working, he is also taking up Doctor of Jurisprudence from USC Faculty of Civil Law. Parents, students, and friends, please meet the first pupil of Precious Heritage Homeschool Program way back year 2000. Our very own Vice Chairperson of BHCS Board of Trustees, Mr. Jesher V. Santos.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. To our dearest principal, Ms. Levy Valdez Santos. To our honorable guests present herein. Wonderful teachers of Precious Heritage Christian School. To our dear candidates, our graduates who will be completing their journey in primary and junior high school education. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, pleasant day to all of you. So it's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. So let's cut to the chase. A student's life is a roller coaster indeed. We have a series of victories, we have a series of downfalls. Sometimes we feel like we win, lagi tayong pasado. Then at one point in our time or in our life, we end up failing on one thing that matters, let's say finals exam. And on the other hand, sometimes we lose, we fail, we break down, then we feel like nawala tayong kwenta. Then surprisingly, during our last exam, we passed and successfully hurdled that exam that overrules our past failures. So kumbaga, sa basketball, first quarter hanggang third quarter, lamang yung kalaban. But in the last quarter, you managed to win, di ba? Buzzer beater pa. So bottom line, it's a roller coaster. We win, sometimes we fail, but what matters most is that we stand up again. I personally have failed too. No? So lahat tayo nag-fail, lahat tayo bumabagsak. I am definitely not a genius after I was born. You can ask my mom. Naalala ko pa, paulit-ulit niya sa akin pinapatugtog yung alphabet song. Magdamag yan. Simula baby ako, simula pagkising sa umaga, hanggang sa pagkain, tapos hanggang bago ako matulog. Puro alphabet song, nakakaiyak. Yun na lang yung pinapatugtog ni mama sa bahay. Until one time I mastered or have memorized the alphabet. So what I want to tell you is that success is not an overnight work. It is a series of commitment. It is a series of learning, of pushbacks, and of course, hard work. Now, even though I already graduated from college, after ko makagraduate as BS Accountancy, I still have my dream to become a lawyer. That's why I enrolled in law school. And I work on this one kahit na may full-time job ako outside and other masteral degrees that I want to pursue. So it's a matter of dream, it's a matter of commitment. So as usual, it's not always success. There would be adversity, but as I have mentioned, hindi adversity yung nagdedetermine how your life story will develop. Right, so just to keep this speech short, how did I succeed kahit nagpe-fail ako most of the time? So, ito yung mga advice ko, no? First, let us reframe the way on how you see challenge. Sabi nga sa isang meme, mindset ba? Mindset. So, reframing is a tool to see things differently. So, for example, nakita ka ng baso, tapos kalahati lang yung tubig, yung laman nun. So, pwede mo siyang makita in two ways. It's either half empty or half full. So, it's a matter of mindset, it's a matter of perspective. So, rather than being quick to judge or jumping defensively about a situation, kapag nag-reframe tayo, it helps us to pause, assume, and find interpretations that open doors to resolution. No? So, makikita natin kung ano yung dapat gawin. So, kapag may problema ka, hindi mo isipin agad na hindi ko kaya yan kasi bumabaksak ako or bumaksak ako. So, yung ko na ulitin, susuko na lang tayo. So, what you need to instill is that bumaksak ako, pero ngayon, alam ko na ang paraan para makabawi ako muli. And because of that reframing, nandyan kayo ngayon. Nag-graduate na. So, sabi nga nila, susuka, pero hindi susuko. Right? Next, let's take a look at the bigger picture. No? So, one step at a time. And if things are so overwhelming, let's say gusto mo makagraduate or gusto mong let's say maging engineer, di ba? So napakadami ng gagawin mo. But what you need to do is to take a deep breath and take the challenge one at a time, no? Third, focus on actions rather than results. So, focusing on results kasi can trigger fear, anxiety, and disappointments, lalo na kapag hindi na-meet yung expectation mo. Let's say, dapat sa exam 92 ako. Dapat sa quiz, lagi akong perfect. No. If that expectation did not come to materialize, so you will meet disappointment na malulungkot ka lang. So, what you should do is to focus on what you can control granularly, then see it falls into success like a domino. So kung ano yung nakikita mo, kunwari bigger picture siya, so one step at a time, then kung ano yung next step mo or kung ano yung malapit na, dun lang yung kontrolin mo, no? So wag ka magpapatalo sa mga expectations mo sa dulo. So focus muna kung ano yung kaya mong i-control today, no? And lastly, remind yourself of your purpose and passion. No? So, we discuss ko yan later. Alright, so now, let's go to the topic of resilience. So, yun yung team natin today. So, be reminded that hardships are part of the process. Sabi nga, trust the process. No? Sabi sa Philadelphia 76ers. You will encounter mountain of tests. However, these obstacles will see how far you can go. So, hindi mo malalaman kung gaano ka kagaling at kung gaano kalayo yung mapupuntahan mo kung walang mga pagsubok, di ba? So, hindi mo masabi na ang galing ko. Hindi mo masabi na ako yung karapat dapat sa'yo. Kung hindi naman yon, mapapatunayan. Right? So, that is a concept of resilience. So, ano ba yung resilience, no? Paano ba natin siya ma-define? Or paano natin siya ma-represent? So, resilience is not represented by physical strength. Your body might crumble for all the activities that you might do or you will do within a short period of time. Let's say madami kang assignment pero sa tingin mo malakas ka naman. So hindi naman ganun, no? Lalo na kapag college ka. So physical strength does not matter or does not embody yung word resilience. Hindi lang physical strength yung kailangan mo. Resilience is not also an emotional stability. So, minsan iiyak ka talaga sa dami ng gagawin. Diba? Sa high school pa nga lang, minsan umiyak na kayo sa dami ng gagawin, lalo na pag di nyo maintindihan. So, paano pa pag college, no? So, puddles of tears have been drained that they could drown you twice already. So, sometimes you'll break while studying alone in your room. Magbe-breakdown ka, lalo na kapag kausap mo yung mga kaibigan mo. So, sabihin mo, siguro ang hirap nitong subject na to, ang daming pinapagawa. So yun, no? Hindi siya emotional stability na laging okay lang sa'yo. Sometimes, at a point in your college life, you'll break down, no, sa dami ng gagawin. At minsan, hindi pa nagtuturo yung professor mo, then bibigyan ka ng madaming gagawin, so wala ka matatapos. No? So, it is not also represented by brilliance. No? Kahit gaano ka kagaling, kahit gaano kadaming theories yung alam mo, tapos may napapasa kang exam, lagi kang perfect, at some point in your life, pag sobrang dami na ng activities, sabay-sabay na lahat ng requirements, lalo na for example, no, engineering yung gusto mo, tapos may pinagawa sa'yo na project, tapos bukas kagad yung pasahan, kahit anong galing mo, no, pag na-overwhelm ka talaga at napagod ka, you might surrender. So, resilience is not equivalent to brilliance. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung equivalent ng resilience? So, it is your will and passion. So, your will reminds your spirit to remain and fight for your dreams, diba? Tapos, that will also in you keeps you alive, surviving, and believing that you can. Like, for example, kailangan ko matapos to para sa kinabukasan ko, para sa magulang ko. Gusto kong yumaman, mga 30 years old, tapos mag-retire na ako. No, yung mga ganong will, no? It is the will that is most important. It is the will that must not break. No? So, kapag nawalan ka na ng will, or nawalan ka na ng gana or motivation, then kahit gaano ka kalakas, kahit gaano ka katalino, kahit gaano ka kabilis gumawa ng mga projects, will not succeed in life. So, according sa isang quote, ang name niya is Kapila, the body may break, the mind may collapse, the heart may surrender, but the will must remain strong and convincing, diba? Nanonood ba kayo ng Naruto? So, sa Naruto, diba, mahina na siya, tapos bubog sarado na, but yung pinanghawakan niya is gusto niya maging Hokage, no? Kaya lagi siyang nananalo. So, everything else will follow kapag malakas yung will mo. So, you fall down 7 times, stand up 8, no? Hindi mahalaga kung ilang beses ka bumagsak, basta bumangon ka at matapos mo. Yun yung pinakamahalaga. So, whatever the high stress environment is, or whatever problems you have, always be resilient by going back to where? To your purpose and will. And of course, your dream. So, bakit mo ginagawa to? No, lalo na kapag nasa college ka. Yun. Laging yun yung ide-define mo dapat. Gusto ko maging ganito, gusto ko maging ganyan. So, kapag nanghihina ka na, wala ka ng lakas, bigla mong maiisip na gusto mo maging ganito, gusto mo maging ganyan, then, automatic na lalaban ka kahit ayaw mo na. So, yun. Alright, so, to end this short speech, no, I would like to quote Pinky H. Lazo, no? I don't know the pronunciation, no? But it's, I think, Pinky Set Lazo. So, to it, sabi niya, no? When everyone is sitting, stand up. When everyone is standing, stand out. And when everyone is standing up, be the standard. Right? So, thank you, guys, and congratulations, and God bless you all. Thank you, everyone.